Hello and welcome back to the Betaland SMP server. This is my second video on the server, so if you haven't seen my first one, go and check that out before you watch this one, because in that video I spent some time talking with Dan about a project that we're going to work on. We're going to set up a log business where we sell people spruce, birch and oak logs, and to do that we've decided to set up an area in a forest biome, a log cabin, something that will look very nice, but also where we can do a lot of tree farming and gather wood that we can sell to make lots of diamonds, because we're struggling in the mines and we think wood is a hot commodity on this server. Now, I've assembled some resources which I'm going to use to go travelling, and that will set me off in the new area. And I'm actually going to go in this direction, in the east direction, because we came from the south, that was spawn area. We've travelled north and explored this area, and a few people have set up in the west, but not many people have travelled in the east. So I'm going to head in that direction, see if I can find a nice forest biome or something that looks like it's perfect for a log cabin in the woods. And yes, I will come back once we've found that area where we're going to build in. So I've travelled about 600-700 blocks from spawn, and I came across this forest area, and as you can see, Dan and I have already made a start to the log cabin that we're going to be building. We've got a reference image that we're using, and if it looks anything like that, then it should look like quite an impressive build. But the plan for this area, as you can see, it's alongside this sea, but the plan is to not be able to see this ocean area because we're going to have trees absolutely everywhere. I'm thinking log cabin, kind of mysterious vibes in the middle of the wood. And the plan is to have a big road leading all the way back to spawn. And if I come down into this area below the log cabin, I've set up this little storage area for us to sleep. There's a mine if we need to collect any resources, store any wood, saplings, etc. during the time when we're setting up the tree farm. Because as you can see, Dan has already started setting out some logs, some trees to gather some oak, and we're going to need to collect loads and loads of wood, because the plan will be that we have so much wood in our shop that everyone's just going to come to us for their wood. They're not going to go mining, and we will get very rich. Not mining. They won't go and collect some trees. They'll come to our shop, and then we'll get rich because they'll keep paying for the wood that we're going to be supplying. So that's the plan. I'm going to keep working at the log cabin and the tree farm, and I'll be back in a bit to show you some more progress. Okay, so since the last clip, Dan and I have been very busy. I'm just in the underground storage area. But if we head through here and head up these stairs, this is the log cabin, which, as you can see, isn't finished yet. So it's still in works, and we'll give you more progress on that soon. But if I head out here, as you can see, there seems to be quite a lot of birch trees, and that's because this is the birch tree farm. It stretches quite a long way. There's actually 120 birch tree farms in total, so that's going to provide us with a lot of wood to sell. And as you can see, this is the spruce section. So there's loads of spruce trees. I think there's about 100 spruce trees in this farm, and yeah, it keeps going all the way up here. I don't know if you can see past. No, we can't see that past that tree, but it keeps going a long way up the hills as well. So we've got the birch farm set up, we've got the spruce farm set up, and Dan worked really hard on setting up the underground oak tree farm. The reason it's underground is basically because farming the really tall oak trees, although you get a lot of wood, is a bit of a pain to do. So we've set up this underground tree farm, which produces loads of wood as well, because you can make oak tree farms really compact. I mentioned that in my latest survival guide video. Well, that's not really a survival guide, beta guide video, I guess. But yeah, you can fit a lot of oak trees in a very small space underground, so it just seems to be the most efficient way of farming those. But yeah, they're the farms. We get quite a lot of yield from these farms, and yeah, it's time to set up the shop and get some of the produce over and start making diamonds. So we will see you in a little bit more time for a bit more progress. Since the last clip, I have built this little log cabin. It's not going to be as big as the big log cabin, which we're in the middle of making. But yeah, this is the smaller log cabin, and I've set this up as a kind of like a storage area for us to keep all our logs in, and then they'll be ready for shipping. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this is going to be a long project because it's about 600-700 blocks away from spawn. So we're going to be setting up an underground minecart system that allows us to ship all the logs to spawn and make it efficient that way. But in terms of the design of this place, I've kind of taken quite a lot of inspiration from B00's latest Hermitcraft video, where he makes a log cabin similar to this with the signs interwoven with the logs. So that's the design I've come up with. Little chimney, like the look of that. It's not very big, it's really small, but if we head inside, there's plenty of room to store everything. So here we've got some oak logs, here we've got some spruce logs, here's some birch logs, and this can be where we just store wooden planks. And then we'll probably make a passageway down here and then have some form of minecart system that takes all the logs back to spawn, and then we can sell them in the shop. So this is the little storage log cabin ready for shipping, and I'm going to meet up with Dan, and we're going to talk about how the shop's going to look. Okay, so this is the shop that Dan came up with. He's built it out of all wood, so everything except I guess the windows in this shop is made of wood, and it's quite a symmetrical shop, but he's done a very nice job. And unfortunately he couldn't come on to record like how it all works and everything, so I'll just give you a little tour. As you can see on the inside, again, all made of wood, nice crafting table, oak log design for the floor, and we sell all the different types of wood. It's quite simple really, but the prices, in terms of the logs, they're all in stacks of 32, and it's 2 diamonds for a stack of 32 logs. And then we also sell planks as well, and it's a diamond for 64 planks. But in terms of demonstrating how the shop worked, as I've said, Dan couldn't make it, but then Akrun decided to step up in Dan's place. So I'll show you what happened there.
I am really good at Dan impersonator. I wish I could. They don't have heads in this version, right?
As in mob heads?
Yeah.
I don't think they had mob heads until a lot later.
Dang, I want to have like a Dan head. What are you just using Betacraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, my skin won't update for like a week for you, Dan. Hi, I'm Dan. Trust me, just start recording. Everything that happens will make complete sense.
I am recording right now.
Oh, okay. Let me get in my Dan voice. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to betaland. Hello, Zed.
Hi, Dan. Are you here to
Welcome.
chat about the prices of the shop?
Yes, I think that's what I was here for.
Okay. Do you want to demonstrate to all the future customers of Hardwood how to pay for wood?
Yes, I would love to.
Because we sell the finest oak in all of Betaland.
Yes, we have oak here, over here, that I spent a lot of time grinding for.
And then just pay into one of these chests.
Yes, so I just get 64 planks. I just get 32 blocks. Then I put my diamond in here, 2 diamonds. And then boom.
Get out.
Can I give you a hard truth, Zed?
Shoot.
Take off your clothes for a second.
That was easy.
Your skin is ugly. Oh yeah, here's your wood back.
Oh no! Oh, oh dear.
Were you recording?
Yep.
Okay.
You owe me 32 wood.
Yep.
Catch.
I got
Come
this.
on.
Oh,
Oh,
it bounced off my head. Wait, shoot me? No, just shoot.
that was
Why did
fun.
it bounce off my head?
You ready? Catch.
I swear it bounced off my head. Zed.
That... Oh dear. That hit me.
Oh, really?
Right.
I couldn't
One
tell.
more time. Catch. Ah,
That was way too far.
I'm so good at throwing, you just can't catch.
I went back as fast as I could, Zed.
Catch. 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 Catch.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
So there we go. That's all we've got time for. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and it was nice to hang out with Akrun. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel as well as all the other Betaland members' videos. Their links will be in the description as well. Akrun's actually planning on releasing a video where he's asking all the Betaland members a series of questions that people have asked, so make sure to check that one out. That should be quite fun. And also, next video, I am planning on starting a Dwarven Kingdom idea, which I've had in my head for a while, and I feel like this server will be the perfect place to get that going. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.